Outcome-based product roadmaps offer many benefits over traditional feature-centered ones, including a strong focus on the value a product creates. But how can you apply them when an organization is used to feature-based roadmaps? In this video, I'll show you how this can be done. I'm product management expert Roman Pichler, and I've worked with outcome-based roadmaps for more than 10 years. To get started, let me briefly remind you of the main differences between traditional feature-based and an outcome-based product roadmap. A traditional roadmap is essentially a list of features which are mapped onto a timeline. Such a plan can work if there's little uncertainty, change and innovation, and if you are able to correctly predict what the product should look like and do. However, in today's fast-changing digital space, that's hardly ever the case. Using a feature-based roadmap that fixes the product functionality for the next, say, 12 months, therefore risks creating a product that offers the wrong functionality and creates little value for the customers in the business. Fortunately, a different road mapping approach has gained momentum in recent years: outcome-based, goal-oriented product roadmaps. Instead of determining features, you first and foremost consider the specific value the product should create, the outcomes it should achieve. These might include acquiring new users, reducing churn, increasing engagement, and removing technical debt to reduce development cost and future-proof the product. To put it differently, instead of focusing on what needs to be delivered, you ask why it is worthwhile progressing the product. Now, to move from feature to outcome-based roadmaps, start small and initially set a single goal for the next 3 months. An example might be increase conversion by 5%. Make sure that the goal states the positive impact you want to make for the users and business. Additionally, ensure that the goal is specific and measurable, so that you can clearly tell if it has been met. Involve the stakeholders in setting the goal. This helps you leverage their expertise and increases the chances that they will support the outcome. Aim to achieve consent. This means that everybody is okay with the outcome and nobody has any meaningful objections. Now, with a specific, measurable and outcome-based goal in place, determine the features that have to be delivered to meet this goal. Here is how you can do this. Remove any items from the product backlog which are not required to meet the goal. Simply delete or archive them. Then determine what has to be done to create the desired outcome and add the new items to the backlog. At the end of the 3 months, review how the new approach has worked for you. What went well and what didn't? Did you manage to fully meet the goal? How beneficial was using the agreed outcome to determine the product features? And to which extent are management and business stakeholders supportive? If the approach was somewhat but not entirely successful, or the buy-in is still weak, set another goal for the next 3 months. Consider what you can do differently this time to be more successful. Should you, for example, involve the stakeholders more closely in the goal-setting process? Should you do a better job at focusing everyone on the outcome? Should you be more ruthless and decline feature requests that don't fit the goal? However, if the approach was successful and there is sufficient buy-in, you're ready to take the next step and build an outcome-based roadmap using, for example, my Go product roadmap. The Go roadmap places the outcomes right at its center. They truly are its most important element. As you can see, my roadmap does use selected features. This gives the stakeholders and development teams a rough idea of what may have to be delivered to meet each goal. This can make it easier to transition to an outcome-based planning approach. But you must ensure that every feature is required to meet the corresponding goal. Additionally, keep the features coarse-grained and don't use more than 3 to 5 per goal. You can download the Go product roadmap together with a handy checklist that helps you apply it from my website for free, and you can learn more about using the roadmap by watching the video Go product roadmap introduction. The links are in the description. Last but not least, don't forget to involve the key stakeholders and development team representatives in the road mapping work. A great way to do this is to invite them to a collaborative workshop and co-create the product roadmap. Now, this will help you make the right road mapping decisions, align everyone, and generate strong buy-in. You can take this approach a step further and form an extended product team that includes the key stakeholders, as I explain in more detail in the video. Should stakeholders be on the product team? The link is in the description. I hope you found my advice helpful. You can learn more about successfully working with outcome-based product roadmaps by attending my training courses and by reading my book, Strategize. Thank you for watching.